Hey guys, welcome back to Virtual Playground TV, and welcome to episode 10 of Transport Fever 2. Currently we're just sitting outside of the Portland station, waiting on an inbound train to pick up some passengers and make his way onto Anaheim. Before we get going with today's episode, though, I'd like to give a shout out and a thank you to a viewer, Philip Holloway. He reached out to me, let me know that the volume was a little bit too loud, and asked if I can actually turn it down. And honestly, yeah, if it'll make a better viewing experience to turn the music down a little bit, just because it's a little loud, I can definitely do that. It's no problem at all. On my side, when I'm editing, the music seems a little low. On my side, I can't really tell the audio quality as much. Um, but yeah, after checking out some footage, I do tend to agree it was a little on the loud side. So I can start messing with the volume a little bit more and turn that down. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to Philip Holloway for reaching out and giving me that comment. Let me know that there's something that could be adjusted. With that being said, guys, down the road, feel free to leave a comment, suggestion, tips, things like that. Um, it'll help out a lot, help grow the channel, and honestly, down the road, it'll just make things better. All right, guys, so I think what we're going to do today is probably, instead of working on the passenger line, we did that on episode 9. We got the stuff working pretty good. I think we might go ahead and start maybe tying in another city somewhere, um, and a few more industries. So what kind of options do we have? We're kind of connected to DC down here, but we could always maybe actually connect DC itself. And to do that, we do have a fuel refinery, goods factory. We have some ore up here, some coal up here, oil. We have a machines factory, and some more ore down there. So yeah, we probably could actually make a station up here somewhere if we can find some nice flat ground. And if we can't, we could always take and terraform something. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be pretty tough to find. I mean, there's flat right here on top of the hill. Go ahead and look at expanding into DC right here. And we actually do have a farm and a little oil refinery up top here, on top of this in this little valley on top of the mountain, and that's also gonna get us to Palmdale. Okay, so that's pretty good, I guess. So we're gonna plant a station in this area. We're gonna go full size. Just gonna start out with 2 tracks, I think. And we're just gonna set it up right over in here. Nothing super special, nothing super exciting to start with. Um, but we do want to try to make sure that we can connect as many industries as possible, either with truck, which is close industries, fuel refinery and the goods factory will probably be connected by truck. But anything further than that, we could probably put a small rail line connecting everything. Let's go ahead and get some tracks set down. I mean, we're in the mountains, so if we have to go slower like this and take a 35-mile-an-hour turn, I mean, honestly, I'm not against it. Um, Trains and stuff like that in real life actually go fairly slow through the mountains anyway. So if we have to mimic that, oh yeah, I'm fine with it. And if we really wanted to, we could always come back through and kind of, oh, make that bigger. We could always come through and kind of terraform some stuff, kind of make it a little softer looking, just like that. But anyway, so where did I say was going to come through? So Palmdale's right here. So if we bring our track up probably to this area right here, is that going to be good enough? Let's see. Okay, there it is. That might work a little bit better, give us more room to actually turn into the track right there. Alright, so take this guy. Get the topographic on just for a second to see exactly. Oh yeah, we're riding that ridge pretty good, so we'll just come straight down and connect right there. And do something like that. Right on the side of a hill. That looks really nice, especially with that mountain in the background over there. Okay, so that's going to be our track to get us into Palmdale. It's going to be just a dummy trek right now. I don't think we're actually going to connect that section of this. Now we're going to go ahead and probably grab this industry right here, and then we have another ore mine up here. We might be able to grab him also and have just ore from two sides coming into the station. So let's see. Need a building, flip it around. Probably one on the other side. Just want a single track. Yeah, let's put a road around this. No, pretty much a normal, nothing too fancy, just what we've been doing. Just like that. And then let's go ahead and get our station on here. Plop it right on down. Oh, we dug right into the side of a mountain. So I think the objective, the goal is going to be just to mirror it up with this track right here. Just kind of bring it up next to it. What do we see here? Is that an elk? It definitely, it says deer, but it definitely looks like it jumped on his back legs. But yeah, so I think if we take and merge up with this line and just follow it into the station, yeah, I think it would be golden if we do that. Put a split track right here. Is that possible? Yeah, it's a little slow, but I don't really want to be below 35 miles an hour if I can help it. It's 34, 35, so that should be okay. We're just going to take this guy and just, like I said, follow it all the way through. Oh, we might actually go down here, actually. So if we take... Can we just take it this way? Or would it be better if we follow it? It might actually be better if we follow this and gradually go down. I don't think it's going to let us go gradual, is it? We're going to have to separate way back here somewhere. And probably way back here, separate onto the flat area on the valley. And that should get us into the mine a little bit easier. So I'm going to separate this way. Alright, yeah, no, that's a little bit further to travel, but it's definitely a lot smoother and a lot better looking than trying to come straight off that hill right here. I'll just kind of take it, kind of sort of straight to get us where we need to go. Just straight through the dang tree line a little bit. And then swoop it right there. Yeah, it's not the most efficient track. It's not the fastest or anything like that. But I mean, I think we're at the point we got $1.5 billion. So yeah, I think we can actually play around a little bit with the scenery, make things as nice as we want it to. Okay, so anyways, so we have the iron ore attached to the station. Kind of clean this up a little bit. And then what we can do right here, if we really, really wanted to, we could put a loop track or a reverse track, I guess, right here. So if we did want to take this ore and go into Palmdale, we can go right in here and just loop around with it if we can find the perfect curvature. So we'll start right here. That is quite a bit of a hill, but again, we could always take and flatten it out, make this look a little more natural. It's a little bit of a slow track, but again, that doesn't really matter too much. Because if we try to loop it way down here, it's going to be a lot steeper incline. So we'll go ahead and loop that. Yeah, that should work. Again, let's get our terraforming tool, and we're just going to kind of mess with it just a little bit. Raise it up a little bit in the middle here, raise it up a little bit more right here, and then flatten that stuff out. There we go. None the wiser. It looks like it's meant to be there now. Just gonna have to add a connecting track right here. Yeah, it should be fine just like that. We'll do the same thing on the bottom right here, just add a connecting track. So put a little bit of a little distance with it, just kind of follow it for a little bit. And go ahead and just merge on in. Something like that. Okay, so that stuff's done. I think that's all the industry up here for now. And then, oh no, the oil's gone. So that oil's leaving us. That kind of sucks. How far down this way do we want to go? Okay, there's Panoma's over here. So I think anything in this area needs to stick with Panoma. Then we could put another station over here somewhere. So we might only go to get this coal. I don't think there's anything we could really do unless we run a truck from... we could just, to save this, let's just do this real quick. We're gonna kind of cheat it a little bit. Go get a station, if I don't mess this up. We're just gonna buy a truck. there to there. And it's connected to the track right here, so I would think that it'll start producing. It is producing. Okay, it's very slow, but it's doing something. Maybe get another truck. Should be in the same line. Oh well. Come on now, start producing. Start putting oil out here. There's some oil. Okay, we saved the we saved that oil well. Perfect. Okay, anyways, that's doing his thing. That gives us some time to build some more tracks up here. Come out a little bit. Let's see here. Station. You just have to put a road on it, but I think we can put it right in here. I just gotta get a road. It's not the angle I wanted. I want it out there somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Nice and easy little line. Nothing too complicated about that. All right, then I think we're going to take that same line, split off a little Y right up here to get these two also. And if we really wanted to, we could even get this grain right here, come all the way down, get that, and come up also. Bring it to the DC. What does that even say? It's okay, that is a DC farm. That's a Phoenix farm over there. DC coal mine. Okay. If we can, we'll go ahead and get this also. We just got to put a station right here and just have trucks drive and deliver stuff to this station, and then have this one connect over there. So let's just see what that looks like. It's gonna be on the side of a hill, sadly. Put them up here, I guess, but nah, put them down here. Yeah, just put them like right in here. I mean, yeah, I get it. We could connect them to this and just have a little less vehicles or whatnot. Just don't like the way it looked. Let's go ahead and get the track. Start seeing how we're going to climb this hill right here. We'll go follow the topographic. Would this even work if I just go all the way up with it this way? That might actually work, actually. Just split it off right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no need to make it more complicated than it already is. And then, straight out, I said? Yep. Let's go ahead and delete. Okay. There we go. I got a little bit of a weird little effect right there happening. There we go. Fix it. The wonders of terraforming. All right. So anyways, now we just have to set up some truck stop. There's already a truck stop here. So just go ahead and clear this up a little bit. We didn't know it was going to keep this. I wanted to delete it, to be honest with you, but clear that up. Okay. Let's put a truck stop on the back of the station. Perfect. And to start out with, let's go with a 20 meter and let's go 4 tracks right away. Kind of center it up like that. Put a small station up here. And then a small station down at this farm also. Might be able to put it here. I just need to put a road on it. Delete it. Come on. Hey, look at that. We just got a new engine, GG1. We're going to look at that here in a minute. Let's go ahead and just get this road set up. Curve up a little bit. Follow the road this way. And then, yeah, we can just merge into right there, I suppose. Yeah, just like that. We like those perpendicular angles. Yeah, nice. Okay, yep, we just put a station right here, just like that. And then we have to, oh yeah, we have to connect this somewhere. We might connect it on 2 sides. We might connect it over here and over this way. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. Or, let's configure this real quick. Configure street access. Like that, so that we can come in and out from the sides instead of down here. Streets, just do a medium country road, why not? You can merge right there. This one's going to come straight out. Kind of sort of like that. Then this one's going to come down at an angle. Alright, there we go. Yeah, something like that. Alright, so now we're going to need fuel vehicle. Just go ahead and say 2 for now. New line's going to be from oil well to there. We're going to name, we better name it. We have so many different lines that we've neglected to name. We need another one way up there. So 2 of those also. New line from up top to down here. And then just out of a grain. Is there anything else up here? Oh, okay, so we'll go ahead and get the grain. Okay. Another flatbed, get 2 of those. Okay, let's go ahead and update these roads too to help these guys go a little bit faster. And I think these vehicles are only good for like 30 miles an hour, I believe. At 37. Okay, so if we lay down some roads, that's good for 50 miles an hour if we use the 2 lanes. So that'll be a little bit of future proofing, not a lot though. Okay, there's that. These guys go down this way. Okay, can't upgrade the farm, but that's fine just like that. All right, they're just going back and forth. They don't really have no reason to produce just yet because there's no one over here that needs it. They'll start producing once we connect this stuff into an actual city. Okay, so then we don't really need a rail line either just yet because we don't have a steel mill that we can connect to. I don't think there's one nearby, is there? I know we have the steel mill that we're already using. Okay, so there's a steel mill right here that we can use. And we might be able to do something with this. Maybe put, instead of a station right here by Palmdale, we could put one right in the middle of the 2 somewhere if it's flat enough. Oh yeah, definitely. We could put a station right in the middle of the 2 of Everett and Palmdale and just kind of connect all this stuff up here and then connect it back out to DC, which is going to connect to the rest of the world sooner or later. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's get a station set up right in here somewhere. And then I might actually connect this in directly like that. Let's get a road. Oh, what am I doing? Build tool. And the station will sit right about right here. I should have made it bigger right away. That's fine. Go out, take a right, switch back to help us get up the grade over here. That'll get us into Everett. Then we can just kind of spread out over here and then come back down the line. Get some tracks. And then we're just going to come out with it like normal. About 500 feet or so. Just kind of swoop it around. I don't really like using this view. I know a lot of people don't like it either. It's just, it kind of bothers my eyes. So I just want to use it as little as possible. But it does help when you're setting up a tracks up in the mountains like this. Okay, then we're going to start going back the other way. Yeah, you don't really want to cross gradient when it's like this. It just means you're going to have a lot steeper climb. You want to try to go with the grade and just slowly climb up it, then do a quick turn and come back up the other way. So we might actually do that. We might go that direction just to kind of get a more shallow grade. And then right here, we can loop back around like this. Yeah, there we go. Now we're basically up on top of the hill. Right, perfect. See what that looks like. Okay, and honestly, that turned out really nice. There's not a lot of deformation on the actual hill itself. There's a little bit right here. We can fix that real quick. Just delete the road. And then if we add a road back, will that fix it? Let's see. No, that didn't really do anything. There's still a hump in it, but that's fine. Yeah, there's not a lot of issues, not a lot of deformation, like I said, in that line, so that's pretty nice. The worst part's down here by the station where we had to dig in the hill a little bit. Okay, so just do that, clean it up a little bit. And then let's go ahead and just double track it right away since there's a few industries up top. We just want to go ahead and get it all squared away first thing. And yeah, just follow it. Nothing special. Let's go make that road even uglier. Let's see here. Okay, so now if we terraform, kind of raise it up a little bit. Oh, geez, not that much. Maybe flatten it down? No, 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 no. Smooth it out. I think we did more harm than good on this. Well, maybe not. It actually looks pretty decent. Yeah, there we go. That actually looks really nice compared to what it was. Just like that. All right, so add a little station to it. There we go. That does not look bad at all. For now, it's just gonna be a single engine going back and forth on this track. So yeah, we're not gonna worry about doubling nothing up or anything like that. And yeah, it looks kind of, you know, all over the place like this, but again, it's in the hills. We can't really just shoot straight up the mountain like that. So we have to, you know, follow the gradient the best that we can. But anyway, so here's Palmdale. Where's my entrance that I built? It's right here. Let's go left. Yeah, then we're going to cut around the forest over here. Then we can merge in from the side right there. Nice. And yeah, there we go, merging just like that. Okay, so that's going to connect DC to Everett and Palmdale. We just got to get all these little stations hooked up. We have another forestry right here. We have a tool factory, so that's good. Do we have a lumber mill anywhere? Does not look like we have a lumber mill. There's one right here. Okay, so that might have to be something we look into. Is we have to take a track, weave it through here, probably connect this stuff as well. So let's see if we can get a line attached through here somewhere. It'll be if I turn it. No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted. Get out of here. So if I turn it this way, something like that should work. Just run a track straight through here. We have to do some terraforming and all that good stuff, but that's no big deal. If I do that, the flatten tool, just kind of run it through here a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. Didn't have to clear out that much at all. Then we can go ahead and smooth it out. A little more smoothing right here. Got our own nice little path carved out right there. That way. That way. Why do I want to do that? Probably not. Yeah, something like that. And wait a second, speaking of, we did have another engine, didn't we? So let's go ahead and look at that real quick. Sit here switching gears on us all of a sudden out of nowhere. Okay, so we got another engine. It's this guy, the GG1. So that's basically just an updated version of the EP2. EP2 has 4,500 horsepower, 116,000 foot-pounds of tractive effort. GG1, okay, it's less, 4,600 horsepower, 65,000 foot-pounds. But the top speed of the EP2 is 75 miles an hour. Top speed of the GG1 is 99 miles an hour. We're definitely going to do that. But to get those speeds, we're going to have to upgrade the track a little bit. So let's do that real quick. Tools, no, wrong button. Tools, there we go. So we're just going to go ahead and put down some high-speed track right here. Just all of the passenger line. We're not going to worry about the freight line right now. We'll probably start updating that once we get into like the 1960s or something. Once we start getting faster freight trains. And that's it. All right, so let's follow this guy, I guess. Manage vehicles. We're going to replace them. Wait, no. We're going to edit them. Take off the EP2. We're going to put on a GG1 on both of them. But also, because now we can do a top speed of 99, the current 6-axle passenger car only does 68. So that's actually going to hurt us a little bit. We have a couple passenger cars here. We can go with the streamlined New Mexico coach, 93 miles an hour with 18 capacity, or we can go with the heavyweight parlor car, 112 miles an hour, 19 capacity. So I think if we go with the parlor car, would actually be a lot better idea. It'll be a little more future-proofed and it won't be hindering the engine so much. So let me get out of the trees for a second. So let's go ahead and just get rid of these. Put the parlor cars on. And then same thing here, just add 6. Okay, so modify that. Let's take a look at it real quick. Do you honk? It's definitely more streamlined looking. A lot nicer angles, a lot cleaner. And oh yeah, you can definitely feel the speed on them already. 60 miles an hour. Yeah, he definitely feels a lot faster than the other one was. We haven't been out this way in a while. The oil line, the plastic line, all that stuff right here. Still going, but yeah, I just haven't seen it in a while. There's our other engine right there, other pasture. But anyways, so let's do the pasture line, doing pasture line stuff. We're still busy over here, up in the mountains, laying some track down, just outside of Everett over here. Yeah, here's our steel plant. All right, there we go. Yeah, that'll be fine right there. Cutting to the side of the hill like that. It's fine. That's even better. Oh yeah. All right, so we want to come off this line right here. Oh, it's already made for us. How nice. So just kind of want to go straight with it, I think. And curve it over and around. And then probably right in here somewhere. Let's go ahead and put a track. Like that. It'll hop the road about right there. Oh yeah, that works. This guy. Probably gotta delete these roads. And try to merge them just straight across. Straight across. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, right here we need to bring the logs down. So we're gonna bring them. We'll probably just bring it down by truck, I guess, because it's not that far away. Just hook it up right here and bring it down by truck. Yeah, it should be good enough. Let's get a station set up. I don't think I can set it on this side, can I? No, I have to set it on this side somewhere. Yeah, probably right in this area will probably be good enough. So let's go ahead and there we go. Just make it a little bit bigger like that. A smaller station back on here. There we go. I can't really complain too much about that, I guess. All right, so let's get the road depot, get him all set up. And we're going to tell you to buy, we're going to buy for all cargo, get 2 of you. Let's get a new line. We're going to go up here from get the logs, and just bring it down to the station. Manage line, we're going to rename it. Logs 1, logs 2, so we can do logs 3. Okay, there we go. That just means we need to get a train go all the way up here. Oh, we're not connected yet. Maybe we need to get the track first. Go to the back side of the coal mine. Just like that. That's nice. The birds chirping. Yeah. All right, so that's going to give us our train to come all the way up. So they're going to get the logs, come all the way up. And we could actually, we'll have to come back down, deliver might be 2 trains in for this. Have one just doing logs and lumber, and have a second one bringing the lumber down to make it tools. To bring the tools back up. Then we'll have to have another train to do all the ore and everything. Bring the iron over, then another one to bring the coal over. We have to have a train bringing both the products through the tunnel up to Palmdale and Everett Station. Another train grab it from here and bring it up to the mill. Something like that I think is how it's going to work. Let's see. It's kind of a tight turn, but oh well, that's how it's going to be. If I get a rail depot, how much of an issue is that going to be? Like put it right there. To do in segments. Yeah, I could probably just merge off this track or something right here. That. Come over like that. Perfect. Oh, almost perfect. Yeah, it has a weird little bend in it. I don't like that. Spend all my time trying to mess with the staying track. If I'm not careful. You know what? That works. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get one or two, probably two. So I need to add another line here. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead, buy. Well, we do have these little diesel electrics. Debating whether or not we use those because we don't have them yet. I mean, they're really, not a lot of horsepower, 612 horses, only 28,000 pounds of tractive effort. But if they're not going very far, we could always double them up. So, I mean, I don't see why not. There's no need to have, a train that costs $2 million a year when you can have one that costs 273,000 a year. So let's go ahead and add him. And yeah, why not? We'll double them up. Now let's get some gondolas going. Maybe just 10. New line's going to be from station to iron. That's all he's going to do. Station to iron. Here it comes. That little guy. That little horn sounds like a car horn. Yeah, he should be able to go to pretty much whatever track he wants to. Okay, he's going to the inside track. That's what he has to over here. If I take, instead of cutting it off up there and cut it off down here, that should be a little bit easier. Yeah, so let's go ahead right here. Yeah, there we go. Now I can choose whatever track he wants to. So let's go ahead and manage the line. Tell him to do that. Whatever track you want. Okay. Buy one more. Probably do the same thing. Get 2 of the diesel electrics. Flip one around and get 10 more gondolas. Okay. Another new line from station. It's going to come all the way down to the iron mine. Wait a second, what am I doing? He's going to the coal mine. I guess we're going to get double the iron. So we're going to need a third train? Yeah, we can get a third train, why not? Either that or this guy. Oh, that's even better. So line, manage a line, get rid of this one, add a station. We're going to tell him to go all the way down here. Yes. And then this train, manage line. So it goes from DC South, transfer back to South, and then up here to DC North. So one train's going to go and do both the iron, and this one's going back and forth between the coal. So that we don't have to have 3 different engines basically doing the same exact thing. Yeah, these guys will be running back and forth empty for a while until we get a train or 2 trains to run the ore up top to the steel mill. So I guess we could go ahead and get an engine from DC running through the mountain to deliver ore over here. I could probably even wake up this coal mine. This engine's going to be a little bit bigger, so we might go with something else, a little bit more pull to it. So he has 28, so that's 56. So he's basically exactly what a dang Mikado is. A little bit more attractive effort and a little less horsepower. And unless we did a class 9000 to run the iron up and down the mountain, I guess you could play with that for a bit and see what it does. So we're going to go ahead and run 20. Oh, wrong ones. Small ones. So if we did something like that, ran up from here through the mountain to here, and then tell them, yeah, whatever line you want to go on. Okay, so now we're going to need even another engine to go from this station with the ore to the steel mill, and then we're going to bring the steel back down. Okay, by who do we want to run this? It is a pretty good hill. The class 9000 is just so expensive. I mean, it's basically the same thing as this little, maybe 2 of these or 3 of these guys. And then if we bring the steel up, we got to bring metal back down, steel back down. Something like that. Okay, they're already starting to produce some coal right here, so that's good. This one's producing by any chance? He is producing. This guy's just going back and forth like he's supposed to. That's good. This guy's waiting. He's gonna be waiting forever. I'm gonna have to probably at least put sidings on this line right here. Either sidings just double track the whole I double check the whole thing? Ah, I probably just put sidings on it, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. It's definitely filling out with coal, though. We don't want that much coal. Start getting the iron up here. This guy about ready to pull out. Oh, he's still not pulling out for some reason. Probably got to put some signals up here. Like that. That. There we go. Yeah, I just needed some signals to tell him to go. And then I think, yeah, we need another engine to come here and bring logs up and back down. I wanted to bring it from here, then bring down. So 2 more engines, I guess. So 1 to 1, and this is a 2 to 1. Okay. Oh, this guy's already full of iron right here. That's nice. Oh, speaking of, I need to change this guy. Manage line. You need to only pull 50%. So do you. There you go. That should work. Should be an engine following him to the tunnel too. Oh, he's still sitting here. Okay. That's weird. So let's go ahead and put another signal here, I guess. There and there. Yeah, that's getting the move. Alright, there we go. He brought in about $500,000. Alright. Let's see what else we can do here. Definitely gonna need signals again. More signals. Let's put some here and here. I need some signals here in the center. So, oh, because we already have the. So we can put a signal here and there. Maybe on this side too. There and there. And then some more over here. So up here on this side. Can't think. Oh, that's not everything signaled because I still have this right here I gotta do. What's this guy waiting on? Free path? Oh, okay, that's why. And this train, all he's going to do is come up here, grab this material, then run up to the steel mill, and then come back down. Did I not tell you to load up halfway? No, I did not. That's my bad. Must have been the other engine I did that with. My bad. Now, if nothing else, we have a ton of coal up there with you. Okay, yeah, then I need to get the logs. Manage vehicles. Go ahead and double these up. And let's get another engine up that way. Alright, let's get the flag horse stakes. Something like that. Oh, that horn. I don't know if I like it or not. It's just weird. He's bringing up some coal and stuff, so that's good. Got a whole bunch of iron. Now let's go ahead and, yeah, we need to configure this guy. Cargo buildings, big ones. Looks like we're starting to get some of our lumber in here now, which is really nice to see. We already got 24 tons of lumber down here. This one's going to be 36. Yep, there we go. Man, these diesel trains are loud. It's moving too. It's 142 waiting, so I could probably just go ahead and manage vehicles. Maybe double it again. It's going to take a little while, I think, to actually get this line full to where it needs to be. Oh, what are you missing? You're actually missing coal? Yeah, they're producing their own coal up top, so it doesn't really matter, I don't think. This guy's maxed out, it looks like. And this guy? Not quite. This guy's bringing a bunch more iron over. It's always good to see. Let's go and push all the way through and go to the next station. 60 logs this time. Is he still... Oh, oh, this poor guy. Still trying to move up with the coal. And where's the... There's a log train right here. Alright, I've been trying to take this hill nice and shallow, nice and easy. It's still almost too much for them. They're just struggling up at 14 miles an hour. Could be worse, but... Maybe we'll go with a 3-engine unit. So let's go ahead and manage. See if that helps. How's this going to help? So yeah, that's good. 19 miles an hour. Just got a little bit to go. Oh, going down the hill's a whole lot easier. Finances, 800K. How many logs do we have? 180. How big is he? 240. Alright guys, well, I think that's going to be episode 10. We set out today to try to start tying in some more stations, get things going, and we actually started building on top of our mountains. All the tracks now starting to twist and curve a little bit more, starting to fight the grade a little bit more than down there on the river bottom. But yeah, we got a few stations, a few towns tied in, a few industries up and going. We got logs being turned into planks. The planks do still have to come down and be turned into tools as well as machines. So what we might have to do is send up another train sometime, probably the next episode or sometime in the future. But yeah, anyways, I think that's going to be something for the next episode to get that finished up, tied in, the machines and the tools, all that stuff. But for the most part, yeah, our industries are looking pretty good. Our trains are looking pretty strong and healthy. We don't have a major hub yet, but we're starting to build smaller little, I guess they could be feeder hubs down the road. But yeah, like I said, this is going to do it for episode 10. I hope it wasn't too boring. We had a lot of spaghetti going on. We're all up and down the side of the mountain over here, in the valley over here, and back that way a little bit. But yeah, can't wait for episode 11. Until then, guys, have a good one.